Well, welcome back to the channel. We're here with a load of sheep. Never seen so many sheep. We're actually here to have a look at St Michael's, Baddiley. That's how you pronounce it. Not a very big church and a small graveyard. Unfortunately, you can't get into the church. It's sort of linked to Rembury Church, so the same vicar does 3 or 4 churches. So as such, it's not open very often. We'll just have a quick look round at the graveyard. Not a lot on the graveyard. Some back to 1880. It is an old church, it goes way back. It's a typical sort of country churchyard where there won't really be a lot of people. We've got one there 1840 and sort of clumped together, some of the old ones here. 1839, 1870. $1858, is it? 1904. And all these sort of old ones are clumped together here. 1876. 1870, a child. 1907. There are some sort of under there, but we can't get at them very well. There's one there, I can't make out what it says. Another one with 1860 but no name. 1860. Seems to be more modern graves than the old ones. Of course, it's a very rural sort of area, so there won't be a massive congregation like, you know, a town church. That one goes back to 1852, 1855. Typically we've got some with the stones flat on the floor. There's one there. And you think so, a small community, they'd actually clean these graves, wouldn't you? You know, because it's all run by volunteers. Tomb. Another one there. It's only got the EH and a little tiny stone. These stones here, you can barely sort of read them. Presume they were gravestones, so you can't read them anymore. That's the entrance to the church. So most of those are sort of fairly modern. Again, they're covered in moss, so you can't make these out. Well, I'm a bit fascinated by this. You know, there's no inscription on it, or if it has, it's long since gone. You go round the other side to make sure. No, and there's another one there. So quite what they are, I don't know. It's quite interesting. I've never seen one of those before. Another one covered up there. And one there you can actually, because the lettering's deep, you can probably make that out. There was one aged 3 years. So we find another one 8 months. We find in the 1800s a lot of children did die very young. And everywhere we go we find that. 1866, 1917. So this one's got no markings on it, so quite what that is, whether Mr. Google could tell us. Another one 1895, 2 flat ones. It's a lovely country spot. There is walks round, so you can have a country walk and then just pop in to have a look at this. You see how old the doors are, and it's all really old wooden beams and so forth. And it's a nice country view from here. The problem with it is getting here, it's very narrow country lane to get to it. So if you meet your car coming the other way, it's not good. Now whether this was originally done by the local landowner, a lot of these graveyards, the local landowner built the church, and we find, seen some of the other videos, the local landowner then has a special way in, and they have a special section inside because they don't want to sit with the peasants. So this is the case here, because there's Baddiley Hall, which is just round the corner, which is probably was a gentry sort of country house. There's always one that they put under the tree, or they put a little tree in. It's an unusual one. It's for his daughter Lucy, but there's no date or anything. Say so small, you would think somebody would actually come and maintain it a bit better. Again, it's covered in moss, you can't make anything out. There's one unusual on there. 2018. That seems to be a priest from 1997. Quite a different one. Couple of flat ones, and that's about it. But you can get a good view here of the countryside. I've never seen so many sheep. Everywhere you go there's sheep. Like being in Australia or something. So it's a nice peaceful little place you could stop off, because there is a, just down there's a public footpath. There's a pond that's absolutely green, but it's a very unusual, quiet sort of country church and graveyard.